Yo,
What up, what up, what up?
we back.
Up on game, baby. Saturday night.
Black Ink Radio.
We back in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we want to make sure everybody tune in. We back here doing what we do on the regular. Shout out to everybody that always, support us. We
Yes,
appreciate y'all. We shout out to everybody that watch our show. We appreciate y'all. We got another great season coming up. Big things in the works. We in the fucking Black Ink Party bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. We taking it to another level right now. The party bus is a whole nother level. So y'all gonna see some real, some real cool shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to the man of the hour, my man Rich Mo, that's in the building once
Yes,
again.
sir.
Rich, what it is?
Shout out to y'all.
Yes,
to
sir.
see y'all.
Good to see you,
Good
man.
to see
It's
you.
been a minute. It's good to see y'all.
Yeah. And we got Ala Adams,
Yo,
the
what's
author.
up?
You already know.
What's
what up,
going
Ala?
on? Hey,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
back up in here, man.
We back
Once
up in here.
again,
Yep.
2024.
2024.
Yeah, man. We ain't seen each
Time
other
be
in like
moving, man.
months, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For
crazy.
real. Yeah, time flying.
Yeah.
Last time I seen you, you said you didn't even have this bus.
Nah, that's crazy.
Fire.
Yeah. Now they got the bus.
Congratulations on that,
Thank
too.
you. I appreciate it, bro.
For
Yeah,
real.
Black Ink doing some big shit. Caesar doing some big
Oh,
shit.
yeah, I seen
Y'all go
that.
watch Caesar. He's like the new fucking Maury slash
Yeah,
Jerry
got some,
Springer
like,
right
Maury
now.
shit
You know what I
going
mean?
on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Maury was his favorite show. Like he watched that shit every day, every morning.
so that's
So
what
you
you
know,
doing.
he been wanting this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So this
Okay.
is something that he been thinking about before.
Well, I like it though.
okay,
I
that's
like
dope,
it though.
that's
Hey,
dope.
Steve
What
Woods can do
network
it.
is it on? Punk?
It's on his own network. It's called the I Am Network. He created
Right.
his own network.
Oh, okay, kind of like what Moneybag
What
Yo
we
was
talking
doing,
about, yeah, he got his own
Brand
network.
Gang TV and stuff like that.
This is
Okay,
called I Am Network.
I Am Network.
Yo, y'all go
Brothers
check
is-
out I Am Network.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna see all
Definitely,
this
man.
content. Yeah.
Support, man.
Yeah.
Hey, cause Tubi. All right, so they reported Tubi had paid out over $1 billion to black content creators for Tubi.
Yeah.
Real?
Yes. Oh, $1 billion plus, but upwards of $1 billion, right? All the people that they was giving those 160,000, 162 in the hood, those numbers is good. But the Hollywood at first, they're like, oh, those are baby numbers. Then Fox bought Tubi. Now, if you look at Tubi now, they reformatted the whole Tubi. They got some little white voice going, Tubi. And then the commercials are like, hey, if you want to watch a movie, it's all white movies. But guess what? Black Gang TV, I Am Network, they can't stop it. So it's like
man.
other networks springing up that's gonna have black content on it. That
Right.
if Fox says, well, we're gonna get rid of all the black content, because it wasn't up to quality or whatever.
Mhm.
No, now we don't need them. We got Brand Gang TV, we got I Am Network, we got some other Tubis springing up. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Hey, so go on Tubi. If you make content, you write scripts, put it together, put it on Tubi. You never know what might happen. You might be the next one that blow up. Next thing you know you on Tubi one day, and then your shit is on the fucking big screen.
Do
In
y'all
all
actually,
theaters.
do y'all actually watch Tubi?
Yes,
I don't.
Tubi's very interesting.
it is interesting.
Very
It's
interesting.
hard for me to watch Tubi.
But then they got all the old shows you used to
Yes.
watch. They got a lot of good shit that's
They-
outside of the stigma that people put on them.
Yes,
I
and
need to
the
then- I need to
Tubi
check it out
originals now. The Tubi originals now. And shout out to them brothers out in Detroit. The brothers out
The
in Detroit.
D.
Oh, the Dirty D.
Yes, they got like a whole
They
thing
do a lot.
on Tubi, man. They got like over 100 movies. And this one company is called Homestead.
Mm.
Homestead.
That
you know what I'm
Dirty
talking
D is
about?
Good,
I know
yeah.
what you're
Dirty
talking about,
D. They got shout out to Crystal the dog.
You ever notice the cars they drive? The steering wheel be on the right side.
I didn't know that.
Y'all
And
be
what, in
watching
Detroit?
Well, the movie. I don't know where they get these cars from.
No, it probably just looked like that. It can't
No,
be.
it don't. You can't fake that. This nigga got in the car and on the right side of the car. I'm like, nigga's got a European car in Detroit. What the fuck is
Oh,
going on?
shit.
That's crazy.
But
But the funny shit, the Dirty D, they shoot that shit here. I don't know what.
a lot of that
Right.
stuff does
A lot of shit.
be in a
is
lot of
shit.
different places.
And they be acting like it's in Detroit, but it's
Yeah.
actually here.
Hey man, we got a lot to talk about today, you know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that happened since we've been away. We haven't touched bases on it.
A lot of shit.
You know what I'm saying? We in 2024, so stuff is being exposed right now. And you know, a lot of the truth is coming out on a lot of stuff. You know, Portia left, married a motherfucker, stole another girl's husband. Now this nigga is fucking known on some shit where he been indicted on fraud charges, scamming, all type of stuff. We got Diddy running around with.
Yeah.
Oh man, Diddy just he's all over the place. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Who's gonna be on blast today? You said.
I want to put the judge on blast. You know what I'm saying?
Which judge was that again? So.
Well, it's a judge that basically a female chick stabbed her boyfriend 108 times. Said she was on marijuana and she didn't know what she was doing. So she stabbed him 108 times, and the judge basically, and she killed her boyfriend.
Right, of course.
But the judge basically only slapped her on the wrist, gave her 180 days of probation, or community service, excuse me, and 2 years on probation.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you know how many people I know that did something on marijuana,
Right,
and they sitting.
right.
They sitting.
They get
Right.
2 years or less in there just for stabbing a nigga that didn't die.
Stab somebody while you on marijuana and see if you get slapped on the wrist. If you black.
Hey, I got a friend that killed 2 people on angel dust. He don't even remember what happened, and he got I think like 70 years.
Yeah,
Bruh.
my homeboy, what's his name? G Dep. G Dep, remember G Dep?
Yeah, of course.
G Dep was on Dust and he killed somebody, and then he, years later, he was
Turned
like, yo,
himself in.
I was on Dust and I killed, what
Look
I'm
at
saying?
Shine. Shine wasn't even on nothing.
Right.
You know, he took a rap for Diddy and did all them years. So to me, I just look like the
funny that you
system.
brought up Shine because all this stuff about Diddy that's coming out, they said, I don't know if you remember when Shine was locked up and he had a record deal. They had a Rolls Royce riding around New York. He was locked up. There was a Rolls Royce riding around New York as a promotional vehicle with his single stuff all over it. And
Yeah, I remember that.
he had the record. He got like $1.something million. They said that was his payment for taking the fall for the case, but it went through L.A. Reid. So instead of Diddy saying like, yo, this for you for taking that case, because then it would have looked like he gave it to him for taking the case.
Right.
He gave it to L.A. Reid and give it to him. Give him
What
the
they
deal,
were saying,
you know what I'm saying, while he's locked up.
what
Unprecedented.
what they was really saying was the fact that L.A. Reid allotted some money to Diddy,
Yeah.
and it wasn't accounted for. And then when that case happened, it was basically saying, okay, here go that money, we're gonna allot to this shit because
Because he took
you
the
couldn't
fall.
put it to what it was really supposed to. It was really supposed to go to Shine's album and his promotion. And Shine fucking basically decided, hey, this is my man's. I feel like Diddy my brother. Somebody stepped up to him and did this. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker, take the rap. Now we gotta sweep the shit under the rug.
Yeah.
And sweeping shit
He
under
did
the
a lot of time for that
rug
shit,
costs
too.
money.
10 years, man.
Yeah, he
It
did like
costs
10
money.
years.
Yeah.
And he got deported. He can't come back.
Yeah, that's right. But he's president over there or something.
Yeah, he's something big.
Like the whatever the equivalent of the president.
In Haiti, right?
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah. His dad was big over there too.
Hey, you been hearing so the whole shit with Diddy, right? Now they saying, and I've been seeing it all over, and it's starting to make sense. Everybody that was real chill with him,
Disassociating themselves.
right?
From
But they saying Jay-Z was worse. That's what Jaguar Wright said.
well,
And that's what a couple of other people said, because now all the truth is coming out that what he did to what's the girl name? She was a young singer that was signed to Rockefeller, and she was on Love
Ciara
and Hip.
Marie.
Yes,
Ciara Marie.
her, something with her, and somebody
I don't
else.
believe Tiana Marie. She had a bunch of
Jay-Z,
shit
I always
before
knew though.
anyway.
I never hated on him, but I knew for a fact, bro, he didn't make it to the top because he's nice on the mic. I'm gonna just say it like that.
Who?
Jay-Z.
No.
Jay-Z's not nice on the mic?
No,
That's
I
not
didn't
what
say
you
that.
said. That's
No,
not-
no, no. I said he didn't just make
He's
it
not
that
where he's
far.
at because of that.
Right, just because he's nice on the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah.
That's,
He-
I mean,
he-
that,
he-
I ain't
he
gonna
made-
go deep into
He
it.
made
but
some contracts and some partnerships with people that's gonna put him on another platform, you dig?
Right.
So at the end of the day, Jay-Z, like Jaguar said, he's not dumb. He doesn't move
yeah, he's
like
smarter than
Diddy.
them. You seen him
He's
there.
smart.
He's smarter.
He's
than
not
them, yeah.
reckless.
Very quiet.
He's not gonna move
And
the same way Diddy moved.
But I feel like Jay-Z is being coached in what he's doing.
He's being
And
coached by somebody great.
Diddy's the only one that did it by himself, kind of. He make the right
Nah.
relationships, but Diddy's where he at because of himself. You gotta be real. He's a boss.
I
I
don't think
feel.
so.
I feel like
I
Diddy.
think Clyde Davis
yeah,
and old
Yeah.
boy that died from Tommy Boy Records.
oh, you talking about
Tiny Tony?
nah,
No, Tommy Boy.
Andre Harrell
Andre Harrell.
from Uptown Records too. He was
The union he had with them has a lot to do with propelling Diddy to where he is.
yeah.
So once
I
you
believe
get
that.
funding, it's easy. It's like riding a bike now.
Yeah, they said he
Yeah,
got
but that's-
10 million.
that's
from
kinda-
Clyde.
I'm on-
But that's kind of different than somebody just placing you. Jay-Z didn't make major moves on his own. He was placed in situations that got him money. Diddy was given the opportunity, and Diddy made big things happen. Jay-Z ain't never make nothing big happen.
What?
Give me
I don't know.
one. Give me one.
Well, let me
But
give you
I'm gonna
one.
say this though, but Diddy, if I
Diddy-
give you 10 million right now, and then the dude that give him 10 million come out and say, I seen him on camera saying, yeah, I like young men, you know, so what? I'm out, right? So there's a connection between Diddy's success and this, and the you know the fuckery. Like, here's 10 million for what? You know?
No,
what I
I
mean?
agree with that. I'm just saying. I just feel like they got to their spaces differently.
Well, you
Like
gotta remember.
yeah,
Diddy was an innovator and he created his situation. Jay-Z, all right, we're gonna allow you to invest in and we're gonna say that you own the Barclays. We're gonna put it in Brooklyn. We're gonna do this. They put him in a bunch of positions
Mhm.
to win. He didn't actually. Diddy created that fucking world that he has.
Well,
That's
yeah.
why they can easily crumble.
You got to remember, Jay-Z only had 2% ogrship in the Nets.
Yeah,
I agree,
so
but
not
I
only
think,
that-
I think you said the same thing for both of them gentlemen, because same thing you're saying for Jay-Z is the same thing that happened with Diddy, with Ciroc. They allowed you to do it
Yeah,
with the TV state. What was it? The Revolt.
Revolt.
They let you,
Yeah.
we letting you do it. You know what I mean? We're allowing you to do it. And the
But-
same thing with Jay-Z.
I agree, but the thing is with Revolt and with Ciroc and with everything that Diddy did, Diddy had to sell it.
You
Nothing Jay-Z did, he had to sell. He just sat there and made money.
He sell Armadale.
No,
one of
he
them.
None of that shit made him
You
the
gotta
money that
remember,
we
you gotta
talk. We know
remember.
them billions
You
ain't
gotta-
come from
Oh,
a billion ain't come from none of that.
The Ace of
The billion
Spades.
come from-
What about
You
the Ace
gotta
of
remember though,
Spades?
Rich Mo.
I don't think the
at
billion. I don't think the
No, I mean,
billions came
a
from.
Hold on,
lot of
even though-
money
even-
that adds up to the billions. I'm saying.
Listen,
Okay.
even before
He don't even got a. I don't think he even got $1 billion. That's his companies that's worth something
Oh,
and
no, yeah,
something.
But you gotta
he's
remember
worth
though,
a bit.
bro.
But he's worth right.
No, you gotta remember, even before Duce, even before Ace of Spades, even for all that shit, Jay-Z, what he does is take his brand, take another brand, and market it. That's just like nobody was drinking Belvedere before Jay-Z was talking about Belvedere.
Correct.
So
Yeah, but-
you gotta remember, take a product, be affiliated with the product so you can make money off of it, make a record, put the product in your record, and what happens? Somebody,
Yeah, it
your
blows up.
fan base gonna move over and say, hey, we drinking Belvedere tonight.
Right.
Because Jay-Z drinking
You know,
Belvedere.
you know where that started though, right? With him, I mean. When Range Rover had to restructure the way they made their cars behind a line, he said,
Mhm.
I think that's when those people figured out how much power he had
Yeah.
and stepped to him like, all right, look, we gonna put you on with this, just rap about it. Because when he said, yo, what's that, a 4.6 or 4.1,
That's
what's
what-
the difference? They had to take those numbers off the back because nobody's buying
But
4.0.
now-
Right.
So now,
That's
look,
right.
now, I'm gonna go back to what you said, and we're gonna have to, because Jay-Z did do something, and you made me think of it.
Okay.
He set a lot of fucking trends, and
He
it
did.
don't take, and a lot. and I can start them off from the Range Rover to the white gold. The
Platinum.
platinum.
He did make
The
that. Yeah.
button-up shirts.
Cristal.
Cristal.
He disassociated himself from Cristal because
He
Cristal
stopped doing it after a while. I
didn't
think
wanna
his
give him-
last thing is like I became a billionaire and on top that. Like
Yeah.
I'm
don't
setting the
think-
trend.
I
Top
don't-
that one.
I don't think
You
Jay
can't
Z.
go no more than that.
I don't think Jay Z became a billionaire by himself. It had a lot to do with Beyonce.
I still don't like what he did with
But
Dave.
but being with
I still don't
Beyonce
like
was
that.
a business move for him too,
I
because
think
that
I
did
feel like that was put together.
I
it
do
was.
too.
And I think the elites put that together.
Yeah.
This is good for both of y'all.
Yeah, y'all gotta do this.
Yeah.
You ever seen the footage of her looking like she was on drugs and
Yeah.
shit?
I heard about that too. Yeah.
And then she was like, they was like, yo, and he was looking at her
Trances
like,
and
yeah,
shit?
this bitch is tweaking, and he like,
Yeah.
and she was tweaking. She was like,
Yeah,
and
there's
then
something going on with
Jaguar Wright said, yo, you keep on drugs, and you know, yo, these niggas is fouler than any gangster in the street that I thought, you know, they paper gangsters. They just, you know, do shit on
Yeah,
paper.
no.
Nah, them niggas is doing the worst shit, bro. They
Do you
doing the
think
worst.
do you think it is because of their environment? Because you know the real problems that we be seeing from our megastars that's representing us, they really come from New York.
They come
But
from
you,
all the cities,
no,
but-
you don't really get controversy about Illuminati, pedophile, gay shit.
No, but look at R. Kelly.
Outs-
R. Kelly from Chicago.
Well, yeah, R. Kelly, but R.
And you
Kelly
got a
never
whole
deal
bunch of
with gay
different
shit.
people.
R. Kelly problem was he messed with little girls.
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't have
That's
a problem with
natural.
we didn't have a problem with R. Kelly with the Illuminati.
And then
So
you
you
say
say you
that.
feel like everybody from New York?
Nah, but then you got.
But you gotta remember.
Look at Atlanta. Look at Young Thug when he was wearing the dress. That was a pure Illuminati sacrifice movie.
But we never affiliated him with
Yeah,
Illuminati.
they didn't say that.
Yeah,
Right,
we,
but
we,
you know it
we,
was
we,
though.
just felt
You know,
like
and I felt like that's why he's in jail because he made the move, then he denounced it. He started saying, "Now I don't want to talk about the dress." Then he bailed all the black men out of Fulton County a couple of years ago on Christmas. So it was like, "Oh, you want to do that?" That's the worst thing they hate when you do something for your own people.
Yeah.
but
you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying,
That's a
right?
fact.
yeah, but when I look at New York, I look at New York's culture. There's a lot of beginnings in New York. Respectfully, a lot of beginnings.
Yeah,
You got the
hip-hop.
Italians with the mafia. You got
The
you got
Irish.
everything. You got the
Everybody started
Irish.
out there,
You got the fucking alcohol trade. You got the Italians coming in with the cocaine.
yeah.
You gotta remember, you got a lot of
Dominicans, Colombians,
Colombians.
niggas,
Yeah, you got
Well,
everything.
New
You got the
York-
Asian mafia.
New York is the capital of the world. You got the Russian mafia too out there.
I was just
Russian
getting ready to
mafia?
say that
It's the
I got a
capital of the
post.
world.
I made a post on somebody's page that had millions of followers, right? That's my new little cheat code now. Like I follow people that's got millions of followers, and then I say real intellectual shit on their page,
Right.
and then
follow
people
you,
start Plies. I've been killing. Oh, Plies, man. Plies, if you listening, it's not personal, bro. But come on, stop with the Biden shit, man. This nigga is a Biden. Yo, if
You like Biden.
he's a
That's why you
Biden.
like Trump.
Fucking, I love Trump, but I don't care about him to the point where no. You know what? No, listen.
This
No,
nigga
no,
loves
no.
Trump.
I just said it. I
don't
just
know
said
black
it.
man Robert
Word
Trump
bond,
like
I love
like.
that nigga. I love him. You know
I like
why?
Trump too. I like it.
Thank you. Cause now,
You
now
like
you know
him,
what?
but he
You just
loves
said you
him.
love him too. No, he
He
said he
loves
loves him.
him.
Say it. Come on, you just
You love
said it.
him. You love
about
Trump?
love.
You
You
just
love
said it.
Trump?
I
It's
didn't
on
say
the
that,
mic.
but I thought we were
No,
just
but when
talking
I said,
about love.
look, when I say I love real niggas.
Okay.
And when you
Now, I hear real niggas.
when people come at you and with the fake shit and you just keep knocking them down, and I told people from the beginning, all these cases is fake because the lawyers that came out or spoke on them was like, listen, it's all unconstitutional.
I don't
This-
know.
Okay, again,
I've never seen a
But-
president
but again,
have so many charges against
why?
him.
Because you
How
never
could
seen
you
a
have-
president that was like this
You
nigga.
can't indict somebody without evidence.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Yes,
can't.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Well, okay, well.
Yes, you can.
Well, what
You know
about
the
that?
saying,
Yes,
you
you
can indict a
can.
ham
Ham
sandwich.
sandwich,
Yeah.
thank you. I've been saying that
No,
all along.
no,
This is for
no.
lawyers. That's a lawyer's
You
statement.
think they indict?
You know
think,
that, right?
You think Young
Yeah,
Thug
it's
is in on trial because
Circumstantial evidence.
you don't have
Yes.
you don't have evidence that
Can I
says
tell you about
this
Young
is
Thug?
some. Well, let me finish. That's just like anybody. If somebody comes and raids your house, that means we have something
We got
where
the
we
judge.
was able to
Yeah,
get a
the
damn
judge.
warrant.
Yeah, but there's circumstantial
Hold on.
evidence.
Right, certain
Man,
offenses.
that don't mean
We got a warrant to come into your place because something or some
it was a
things.
phone call, and then it was a
You
rented
can't
car.
just raid nobody's house without
Yes, you
having
can. They did it
something
to Mar-a-Lago.
concrete that says we're
And they
going
just did
into
it
your
for-
home, your establishment, to find something to help us put you behind bars.
So, E, let me ask you
They
a
had,
question.
they had,
You mean to
a
tell
Who
me
else
that
that
you
had
believe,
that?
wait a minute, let me ask you a question. You mean to tell me that you believe that the government does everything by the book?
No, they
You know,
don't.
listen, wait
They
a minute.
don't.
So, okay, so now, listen to what you just said. So we're telling you, I'm saying that, I don't know, I can't speak for you. I'm saying that a lot of these cases that they put on black men, they be like trumped up, like, pun intended, trumped up, like, charges, right?
Oh, example.
Example, Young Thug.
You don't
Let me-
think Young Thug was
Listen, I'ma tell
running
you, listen.
one of the gang
I'm gonna tell you.
operation?
I'm gonna tell you what
You don't
it
think he
was.
was running a gang operation?
I can tell you what it was. I followed the case.
But do you think
No.
he was running a gang?
I think that he
Operation.
started a company and it was very successful, and he got out of that life because you don't need that anymore.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Listen.
Okay.
So look, circumstantial evidence is a phone call. Circumstantial evidence is like, yo, somebody, you rented the car, it was rented in your name, but he was never in the car. Somebody could have rented, he's a boss. Somebody could rent cars
Okay.
from your company. It could be tied to your
Okay.
name, and somebody goes and do something. If
Okay.
you never drove that car, right? If you could prove you've been on tour every day
If
for
you
about,
can prove.
listen, I'm telling you, the man was, I was astounded by his tour dates. Him and Young Gunner, they said they was averaging about $6 million a month between the two of them in touring. Their touring schedule was so busy that's what's holding the case up, because they like all these little things that they trying to put together. They're like, yeah, well, all of these dates, this nigga was literally on. So he been hot for the last 2, 3, 4 years.
That's why niggas
Right,
don't need houses and shit. They be gone.
Right, the nigga was, but when they came to arrest him, him and Gunna just put out an album that was #1 in the country. It was #1 in the country. They was averaging $6 million a month in shows, just in shows, booked up shows too. Because you know in that game, if you ask for 500, they gotta give you 250 up front for a date that's next year. That's a fact. So you got all this money coming in, and you mean to tell me, if you smart enough to make it out the hood, you gonna be dumb enough to do some shit, the real dumb shit. See, I don't
He was
believe
dumb.
I don't
He was
believe
dumb.
blackers though. See, this
He was dumb.
look, this is the problem, and I proved it many times in my lifetime. With Bill Cosby, with Michael Jackson, y'all didn't get it yet. These crackers will take down any black man that is doing something good, right?
That's
and
true.
it's a common thing, and you see the theme in it. No other race of people have been taken to court behind lyrics. No other race of people. This is a fact. Not a white man, not a Spanish man, except for
But
I'm
who
wrong.
does that?
6ix9ine.
Who does that?
Right? Who does what?
that? Who does that?
Who does
Who
what?
put their evidence in their lyrics?
Everybody.
Yeah.
What white person you got?
Man, white
evidence
people
in their
got
lyrics?
songs.
Listen to this.
Give me
Man.
somebody. Give me an example.
Bruh,
All
hold
of
up.
them.
Give
I
me
can give you
example.
one now.
I can't
Give me
Hold
example.
up, hold up.
Give me example.
No,
Maybe
no.
Johnny Cash.
No, Johnny Cash.
Maybe Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Who else?
Mad Rock.
Metallica, all them niggas.
Yeah, all
But
of
all the Metallica ain't doing nothing but talk about devil
listen.
shit.
Listen. If your point is,
But it's not
but
illegal.
if that's your
You
point,
worship the devil, okay.
no. But look.
But
If
you
that's
didn't,
your
you didn't
point,
commit a crime.
no, that's your point.
So,
So we can go
I
on.
gave-
We can
well, hold on,
Google,
hold on now.
but
You-
we're not going to do all of that. But we know for a fact there's a lot of songs that has pornography in it.
And
Okay, listen. I'm saying they're not going
is
to
that a
jail
crime?
for it.
Is that a crime?
Yeah, if you say, listen, if your daughter is older than 15, I'm a raper.
Who says that?
DMX.
And what
DMX said that in the song. He said, if your daughter is older than 15, I'm a raper.
So should DMX?
And you know how I knew about
So
that?
should
Hold up.
DMX be
Hold
in
up.
jail?
You know how I knew about that? No. I'm just making a point. Listen. You know how I knew about that? Because Russell Simmons said that's why he sold Def Jam. He said when artists start saying shit like that on a label that you represent with your face on it, Russell was the face of Def Jam. Even him, they trying to take him down.
Well,
Every black man that you can
Well, hold
name
that
right
thought.
now, that's somebody, Cuba Gooding Jr. I could keep going.
look at this.
Wesley Snipes, they took him down. You know what? It's what you call cracking the whip. When back in the days with slavery,
hold on.
blackers would be like, you know
Hold
what?
on,
They
Allah.
getting a little loose.
Hold
Crack
on.
the whip on them.
Hold
Take
on,
them
Allah.
down. Take the strong ones down.
Hold on, Allah. You made your case.
Right?
You made your
No,
case. I
okay.
understand. I feel you on that, especially what DMX said. But if DMX was on trial for raping somebody who accused him of raping somebody under 15, then you can use that. But DMX was never on trial.
No, that
Hold on,
was,
hold on,
that
hold
was
on.
my
No,
point. My
no,
point is
no,
that
I
people
understand that. I understand
say
that.
things
I
on
understand-
records
I understand
that
that.
they shouldn't go to jail for
He
because
never
that's
went
in
to
the
jail.
lyric.
He never went to jail for
That's
that.
a lyric.
He never went to
Well,
jail for that
I
because
understand what he's
no,
saying. I
nobody
feel
can
like if-
accuse him of saying
He
he
shouldn't
I know
was
what you
get
mean.
raped
I know
by
what you
shouldn't
mean.
get
I know what you mean. I
indicted
agree
for
with
it.
you.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't
No,
get
I agree
indicted
with
for
you.
it.
I agree
But
with you.
if
But I'm
you
just
on
saying.
trial for selling coke
and you got that shit in
it's
your lyrics,
it's kind of like
you're telling on
Right,
yourself.
but at the same time,
So let me
if
give you an
follow
example.
Jeffrey's case.
Hold on, let me give you an example on Jeffrey's case.
Yeah.
They played a video, a phone call of a woman who saw, she was an eyewitness, who saw a shooting of somebody in her neighborhood getting shot by Young Thug. They played it in court.
himself.
Himself.
I don't know about that.
Shit. We'll go.
But all,
It's
all the
everywhere.
evidence
Just
that I've
YouTube it.
seen,
There's
they
a
say
video
this-
of him shooting the person.
No,
That's
that's
what
a
I
video.
was gonna say.
There's a video.
Oh, that's hearsay.
There's
Somebody-
no,
Right,
no,
yeah,
it's
that's
not.
what I'm
No,
saying.
no, no,
'Cause
no,
I follow
no,
the
no.
case.
What
They
I'm
never
saying
said
is
that.
somebody just saying they saw him shoot somebody.
Well, let me finish. I want you to see the whole picture.
Okay.
When the witness, when they played the recording of the 911 call of the lady who saw Young Thug and she said his name, oh yeah, they called him Young Thug, who shot the boy. And then Young Thug make a record about the incident. You put yourself at the scene of the crime with the evidence of the 911 call.
Like you correct.
So it's
confirmed
hard to say
that you ain't
you ain't do it, and you telling us
That you
you
did.
did it.
Yeah, okay.
So come on, I'm just saying, I fuck with Young Thug, but
I mean, if
If-
that's so,
Young Thug,
I'm telling you, I be following it, and from what I'm hearing, they saying it's a lot of circumstantial. Now that they could be the evidence too that's circumstantial, because if it was, they would have wrapped it up.
you never
he
heard
been-
Bill
he
Cosby
been-
on a conversation or stand up talking about how I spiked somebody's drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
he
gave a
did have
motherfucker
some-
Molly and I fucked her and she
Yeah.
was fucked up.
Right.
No, Bill Cosby, the bitches came to my room.
Well, put it this way.
The bitches came to my room. She
Right.
wanted to further her career.
Now,
Hey, if you really wanted to talk about your career, why did you come to my hotel room?
Right.
What the hell else you came to my hotel room for?
Oh,
But check it out, though. Check it.
You know what I'm saying?
But check
If I
it.
go- that's
If-
like
if-
that's like
if-
me
if-
going
if-
to a chick tell
If
me,
that's
hey,
so, right? If that's the evidence that they have, right?
Mhm.
And you saying that's the evidence they have, and that's enough to commit them for a body, because you
I
know.
don't think it is for Bill.
Well, no, I'm talking about Young Thug.
No, Young Thug got way more than that.
Right, I know he got RICO cases.
He got way more than that,
Yeah,
bro.
but a lot of
And-
shit is
and-
circumstantial.
And,
though.
got
A lot of
way
it
more.
just-
to what I was saying about the gang thing, to be honest with you, I feel any man who is a successful businessman
You should be doing
moving
moving like
around. No. I don't really think they have a choice, because
You got a
anybody,
choice. You always got a
anybody
choice.
that's making that type of money, that have a lot of people working for them, it's gonna be ran like a gang, no matter how you like it or not. Y'all all work for me. I'm
It's an
delegating.
organization.
It's
Yeah,
an
you're right,
organization.
yeah.
Right.
I'm delegating move.
That's what
Once
they
I
saying,
become
man.
a millionaire and I'm moving like that, I shouldn't be categorized as a gang because I
That's
have
what
these
he's
people
saying.
working for me. And at the end of the day, the problem is like what you said. I got 1,000 rental cars out here. Any one of these niggas could jump in the car anytime they want and go do whatever the fuck they want because they work for me. Now, if you go to make a fucking drug deal, does that make me a drug lord now?
No.
Right, that's what I'm
No,
saying.
that's what
A
they
lot of
doing.
shit
But-
is something-
But his
Yeah, it
problem
is.
is
He didn't
he
didn't
ran an
do none of the stuff
organization-
that they said he did, because
Yes, he did.
why would no?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
None
Who
of
shot up Lil Wayne's tour bus?
He did that himself.
That's circumstantial.
Who made the call?
But that's circumstantial.
That's the difference. If you're running an
But that's
organization
circumstantial,
and you're
bro.
making calls,
Because if
to,
they really have all
Hold
the
on,
evidence
hold on.
that you're saying, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, what
He wouldn't be on-
No,
he
what I'm
wouldn't be
saying
on
is,
trial.
no, but listen,
If he
it's
didn't
been
have the
going on
evidence.
for going on 3 years.
He wouldn't be on
because
trial.
because they having problems with presenting the evidence.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
He's
They-
in prison.
Bro, that
You're
don't
locked
mean nothing.
up. All your shit is
the-
gone
okay.
because they have
But
substantial
just because you're in prison
evidence.
doesn't mean that you're fucking
Guilty.
no. So
I
you
understand
you're
that.
saying
I
stuff and then
understand
you understand. But listen,
But you gotta remember, when you get hit with a RICO case, and it's a federal charge,
right, like Trump,
you
and he
been,
got out on bail.
Hold on.
The same
And
Hold
then
on, hold on,
13,
hold on,
right,
hold
all
on.
13
It
of
wasn't
them.
You don't
for
think
an
Trump
hour.
did nothing?
I didn't say that. I'm
Okay.
saying
He
no.
wasn't in
Listen,
there for an hour.
listen.
At all.
Listen. bro.
Power. He got more
What
power
I'm
than Young
saying,
Thug.
no, bro,
He got
that's-
more power than Young Thug.
Right, but that's not. But that's
Come
not
on,
what I'm
Young
saying.
Thug.
What I'm saying is not.
Trump and Young Thug? Come on.
Right, but here's the thing though.
Come on.
But here's
You in the
the
minor
thing.
league? No, you're
Listen.
in Little League baseball, and this nigga's in the major
Right,
league.
but here's the thing
You
though.
can't compare the two.
But here's the thing. Listen, let me get some words in, bro.
You've been talking. I got
Nah,
you.
no. You've been talking to
When
him.
you're done, I need you to clarify something. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
say something. That does not mean that Young Thug should not get a fucking bail. Because that black woman that's giving them people bail, she's black.
That's different.
Wait.
I believe that.
No,
He should have a
no,
bail.
wait.
He should be at home.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying
That's
about
different,
Fannie
yeah.
Willis. Like, damn. And then the only black dude that was on Trump's case, she tried to get him locked back up for making a tweet. And the judge said, nah, you going too far. You can't do that. He's the only, you ain't going after nobody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And her slate ain't even
And
clean.
he was the only one. She gave him a hard time. He
Yeah.
was locked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had the, you know, same thing with Young Thug. He locked up for the same case. And you're not gonna give him, he's a celebrity. He's not a flight risk. Where is he gonna go? He's Young Thug.
Well, I will say this: with Young Thug, is more of a issue of safety, because
feel like-
he can get people touched if
Yep.
he get out,
Yep.
and that's what they're
He
trying to
get people
prevent.
touched in jail.
Yeah.
They're not thinking like that. They're thinking with him
But
in
you
jail.
know that, though.
We
But
know
they
that.
can-
And that's not
they
a good
can
enough
some-
reason to keep
They
somebody
not
without bail.
It's a good
It
enough
is,
for the
it
judge.
is.
If you,
It is.
especially if
It's
You
good
know
enough
why?
for the judge.
No, it's the
You know
DA.
why?
She's not granting him a bail.
You don't think Young Thug
It's
is
not
out?
up to the judge. You
You
know
don't
that's
think-
how it works,
You don't
right?
think
No,
Young
no,
Thug's
no, no,
calls
No,
are
if the
being
DA
tapped?
says, all right, you know what, his lawyer wants a bail, we're gonna grant him a bail. The only thing the judge can say, well, if the DA that doesn't oppose, we'll grant you a bail. It could be $10 million.
No.
Yeah,
But
but
they
the judge
don't
can say, the DA can say we don't want him to get a bail, and the judge can give you one.
Right,
It's not
based
up
on-
to the DA.
There's
It's up-
nothing-
The DA can skip the judge and just say we'll give him a bail, but the DA can say we don't want to give him a bail, and the judge can say I'm going to grant bail on these
Yep.
grounds.
But the
judge
judge
can
didn't
do
want
that.
to do that.
Right.
Nobody-
no,
the
no.
judge is not
the
trying to-
Fannie
DA
just-
Fannie
Fannie
didn't
just-
want to give him
She
a
didn't want
bail.
to give him
No,
a bail, and the judge is
she-
agreeing.
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah,
She
yeah.
was agreeing.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
she's
But-
right.
Right.
Because
I don't think so.
you know why? Just what Mo said. He can make moves
He
at
can make
home.
moves in jail.
But no, it's different
How?
to make moves at jail. I'm gonna tell you why.
We know that, but
Yeah.
they're not looking at it like that. Though.
No,
That
no,
nigga-
no.
that nigga
No, I'm
can-
saying, I'm telling
Man, that
you,
nigga can.
they're not looking at it like what you
That
actually
nigga
doing. They don't
can
think
tell
you can do that.
somebody in jail, look, tell such and such.
How
that's
you gonna
in
do
jail.
that
Look,
in jail?
listen.
They
You
feel
can
like they
tell
hear on the
somebody
phone
that was
call.
fuck the phone call.
Right.
Hey, listen, no, I'm
All
not
All
talking.
your
you can
phone
tell
No,
calls
no,
is tapped.
no, listen,
You can
right.
tell
That's
us
what
All
I'm
your
getting ready to tell
letters
you.
is tapped.
Look, look,
You
look.
can tell
This
us
shit,
everything.
this shit's so
Everything.
powerful, and jail is changed. Niggas got cell phones in there, everything.
There's over.
It's over. So anybody could just, listen, you could be watching the nigga like, yeah, word, but other than that, you could tell another nigga in jail, listen, tell such as that. Now you remove yourself.
But is it easier if you're at home?
Of course.
Yeah, but at the same time, I
You got a
don't
better
believe.
chance of catching the
But here's
shit
the thing.
while
Here's
you
the thing.
behind our
Here's
custody
the thing.
than you
Just
at home
because,
having
but here's the
sipping
thing,
your
though.
mimosas and
Right, but
doing whatever
here's
you're
the thing,
doing at
though.
home.
Here's why I differ from both of y'all, and I'm gonna tell you what it is. I don't believe nothing the white man says. So if he says dumb thug is this and that, I'm like, you're a liar.
But
The
Fannie's not
was
a white man.
Hold up, no, listen. I'm talking about the system. If you tell me this man is this and that, and I know he been on tour for 2, 3, 4 years straight, getting to that bag, ain't been really got no time to be doing bullshit. You been in Paris doing
You should've
runway
got a
shit.
bail,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
They
then,
should have looked at it like this is a private
and just,
businessman.
they saying that Fannie Willis is a attention whore. She got in there. She making a name for herself. Nobody didn't even. Yeah, she went after Young Thug and all that. She was on the news. I'm taking them down. This and that. That was a big case. Now, was she doing it for star power or was she doing it for the safety of fucking Atlanta.
I
When
think she
this
was
man,
doing it for the publicity.
right, because this man was on tour, was employing them young men. He was paying them to come on tour and do things.
Yeah.
When you get to a certain level, man, you can't tell me. Same thing Master P said. They were trying to lock him up when he first started getting all the millions. He said, you think I'm stupid? I'm getting $1 million a week at that time, or averaging $1 million a week. He said, why? And everybody in the hood just want you to still be the ice cream man, and he still getting money, dummy. He getting $1 million a week. Why would you risk your life if you really? I was really about that
Why
life.
would Young Thug
If you was
go
really
back
about
to
that
doing
life, you
what he
know
was
you're
doing,
not going to do that shit if you make illegal money.
There's no reason for
You
Young
not.
Thug to
Now,
move
if you're
the way
a clown,
he was moving,
if you're a
making
clown,
that money. There's no
what
reason
you
for
mean?
it.
No, but he wasn't.
He was doing
no,
that.
I'm
Young
saying
Thug
that.
got pulled over.
Bro, they can make a
Atlanta
narrative
police
about
officers
anything, man. They
with
said
guns
Michael
in his
Jackson was a
car,
fucking.
Pills in his car.
Okay, what's that?
Cocaine in his car.
Okay, you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
How
saying.
much
Like,
drugs you gonna snort?
Bro,
I do think that.
How many
it's-
guns you need?
bro, so you don't need to get a bail because you had drugs? Okay, I'm a drug addict.
Who
So
gets a bail
every
on a RICO
point you
charge?
make, bro, it's
other
like-
than Trump.
what side is you on?
But how many people?
You first you be like, yo, you riding with these crackers
But-
with the system. Then I'm like, well, but the system, yo, you're right, I understand.
But Allah,
What side is you on?
who do you
Because I can
know?
go back to the tape.
But Allah,
We can go back and rewind
but
everything. And
Allah.
I'm like, damn, 1 minute you say this,
But
then I
Allah.
said, well, no. You said no. I
Allah,
understand.
Allah.
Which one?
Who has bond on a RICO case outside of Trump?
13 people, everybody that,
Who?
all his fucking
Who?
co-defendants. He has
You know
13
somebody on a RICO case
co-defendants.
got a bond other than Trump?
Not
And we
nobody
told-
outside of his case, no.
Exactly.
I don't know. I would have to look.
But
it
you
up.
still can't give me no fake ass reason why you ain't gonna give him a bail when he's a celebrity and he's not a flight risk because he can't go nowhere without somebody knowing that's him. So he gonna go out and just do his little shows and do all that shit and get to his money until this shit goes away or whatever. The same thing they did with the young nigga in New York, in Brooklyn, Smurda. They use his fucking songs against him. They don't do that to nobody else, bruh. So if you want to talk about what's fair and yeah, it's justice, how is that justice, bruh? That's
Don't
why
tell
black
yourself.
people is fucking with Trump now.
They
You know
don't fuck
why?
with you because you black.
Yo, you know why they
No,
fucking with
please
Trump?
don't tell
Yo,
yourself.
ABC News, they did this shit was like a
White people
funny
always
shit.
get
You
a
know what
pass.
ABC News did? They had 5 black people trying to convince them that Trump said something racist recently because he said, yo, man, y'all really messing with me. You put my face on the shirt, y'all selling it. They said, did that sound racist? They said no. And they wanted them black people to say, yeah, man, that's racist. It's racist. No, it's not. Because we understand, we as black people, we always getting indicted for nothing.
Right.
We always getting sent it down there 30 years later, oh, he didn't do it, give him a check. But how many times you going to see that shit and then they're going to sit here and say, no, everything, you can get indicted. They did something. They have some. They've been locking niggas up and then 20 years later saying, oh, we sorry, you didn't do it, and giving you a check.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then now, so here it is. I'm on the other side. I'm a revolutionary. I'm on the side with Pac and all them niggas. Fuck them crackers. Fuck their system. They lie all the time. They've been dragging us through the mud for years. Anybody that says they haven't, you living in an delusional world. They'll do it to any black man that's got something going on. It's getting worse. I believe they got a fucking agency like, yeah, any black man put some shit on it. The people gonna believe it because we said it. Soon as they say it, just because they say something about somebody, don't mean that person did it.
That's anybody. You
Right. So just because they said Young Thug did something,
You're supposed to be innocent until proven
Let me
guilty.
ask you a question though. So look, right, with Trump, because I do feel like that girl is targeting people. With Trump, right? Why did he get indicted in Georgia? If that's a country thing, right? Like that's something he did outside.
nah, they said he made a call to an official, elected official,
In
and was
Georgia?
like, yo, listen, where's my votes, man? My votes, because first of all, the reason why Georgia is up on investigation because they said, oh, nothing to see over here. It was nothing happening on that day, but they said a water main broke. And then they brought in them fucking paper ballots, and people was like, yo, they locking us out. Trump's people, and they bringing in ballots. Talk about it was a water main break. And they have this information. People had cell phones with cameras. They was filming it.
Trump's people did that.
In the 2020 election, Georgia in the voting, one of the voting blocks, they said they shut it down. They said a water main broke, right? Meanwhile, they just made everybody leave, and they was caught bringing in paper ballots. Cause remember COVID, a lot of people. That's how Joe Biden won. He had so many paper ballots. Now, how if you have 30 million paper ballots and none of them for you, for the other team? That's an anomaly that can't happen.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Right, so it's like then they brought in the paper ballots, and then they was like, yo, look what they doing. Put the curtains, yo, they locked us out. They talking about the water main broke, it's a flood, and they in there.
Oh, so Trump.
He called like, yo, where's my fucking votes? So it's not illegal to do that. What it is that any attorney right now that's a Democrat is trying to go after them with any type of bend the law. See, when you do law work, it's called precedent. If nobody's never done that, it's like, oh, you just trying to create, just like the bitch in Colorado, the judge. She tried to say, I want to take Trump off the ballot. The Supreme Court voted 9-0. Never happened before. It haven't happened in a long time. They always go against each other. 4-5, 5-4, right? 9-0. Even the Democratic left, the Ketanji Braxton, the black Supreme Court lady that said she didn't know what a woman was. When they asked her to define a woman, she was like, I don't know what a woman. Because you can't define a woman under the Democratic left bullshit. Woke party, you got to say she's a bearing person. She's a birther. So this woman even voted for Trump because they was like, you can't. What you're going to do is open up a door.
Because you don't want to open.
Right, because now the other side can say, we want to take your man off the ballot.
Yeah.
If a bullshit judge, the nondescript judge are trying to make a name for herself going after Trump, so they made it clear. The Supreme Court made it clear. That was a big win for Trump. Why? It's like, yo, stop it with the fake cases and fight fair up with this man in a voting process. Stop coming after him with this bullshit. Because the Supreme Court is going to not... We all knew it. When it first started, I kept saying, yo, according to the real lawyers, they say this shit is all bullshit. The Supreme Court is never going to let none of this slide. It's unconstitutional. New York, there's not even a fucking victim. In other words, you have to have a victim say, yo, he frauded me. The banks that they got on the stand, they said he never frauded us. In fact, we want to do more business with Mr. Trump. But you still try to get 400 and something million out of it. All of it is fake because the Supreme Court is going to say you can't. You know you can't do it.
All right, moving right along. Trump is in this. Let's talk about what's going on with Diddy. Diddy got a lot of shit going on right now too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know what is true. I don't know what is
fake.
fake.
Diddy was doing that though.
I just think Diddy has a lot of evidence out there that put him in position to.
That's like R. Kelly. We been knew Diddy was doing this. So what's the problem now?
The problem now is
he like boys.
people feel like they get paid.
That's crazy.
Off of this shit that they feel like they've been exposed to by Diddy. Now, me personally, I want to hear what Farnsworth Bentley had to say.
He's talking?
He said something.
He hasn't talked yet, but he made a post.
He made a post, yeah.
About basically.
I forgot what it was.
I forgot what it was. It was some shit like he'll talk
a lot
for the right price.
Is coming out and saying shit. Even Columbus Short.
Columbus Short said Diddy called him in the middle of wee hours in the morning while he's in the hotel with his wife. Like 2 o'clock in the morning, asked him what he was doing, told him to come to the wherever he was at.
Who's up there with you?
He's like, me. Just me.
Yeah,
yeah, so
that's crazy.
Just me.
Cassie started a Me Too movement, huh?
Right.
Yeah. So he paid Cassie off.
But what do you think about this, though? I feel like all these people is fake to me. Because
I do too.
Right, because it's like
I was
funny.
rocking with this nigga.
Yeah, I was rocking. It's like I'm rocking with you, and then a couple of years I'm talking shit like, yo, this nigga was, you know, like, you know, I was rocking.
My thing is,
I was rocking with you.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And why was I saying that when you was doing it and I was rocking with you? So what that made me?
Yeah.
If I'm rocking with you, you doing funny shit, but I'm rocking with you. But then when somebody else says he was doing, he was though. He was doing this and that.
No affiliation
they
with no
said
more.
her husband made her do it.
Yes.
But my thing is,
and her husband is his old trainer.
My thing is,
Diddy's old trainer.
The reports in Cassie's statement says you were with the shits.
Word up.
She was.
Cause you said countless times he would tell you to call an escort. Make sure he's a dark black male with a big dick. So you was with the dark black male with the big dick. You
Right.
was cool with him fucking you, and Diddy sitting there taping it and watching you or whatever y'all was doing. You were cool with that. If you wasn't cool with that,
Wow, I
after
didn't
the
know about
first
that. Yeah,
time it
some shit
happened,
like that, yeah.
why
What the
didn't
fuck
you
that
go
mean?
to the police?
Yeah.
Why
you go
didn't
then?
you
Why
do
didn't you
something then?
That's the point, man. And then it's like,
Oh, and the women say,
look,
"Oh, well,
I-
you're
know
not in
what?
women's shoes."
I ain't gonna front. I was kind of.
No, my sister's
I
not
was
gonna
kind
sit
of.
around
I
like
was
that
kind
shit
of
all.
let. I was kind of like, you know, how when somebody died, you'd be like, damn, man. They killed the image because Diddy was synonymous with excellence, bro. He was synonymous with black excellence in our hood. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody know, like, oh, Diddy, man, that's a rich black man. He made it, a billionaire, blah, blah, blah. Now it's like,
But at what
they
price?
coming down. Well, I'm saying this.
'Cause
I'm saying
sometimes
that,
Getting to a level,
sometimes,
you have to pay something.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say like Claude Davis groomed Diddy. He
Yes.
was Diddy's bitch, or Diddy was his bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
The boy
yeah.
Andre Harrell.
Yeah.
You know, you
Yeah.
saw him with pictures with the gay dude that did the fucking not Power, but the shit with Taraji and your boy what was that shit about the music industry the sitcom that came on with your boy
You talking about Terrell? What's his name?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about
Taraji
Empire.
You're talking about
Empire.
Empire, yes.
the creative empire
The
is a
guy.
gay dude. You saw him with
Yes.
Diddy. Diddy laying in his arms. They all got pink shirts on.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? It was a guy. He was talking about how he went to a Diddy party. He
You
was
talking about Yashir?
No, this
the
dude-
young boy that was on the show. They
yeah,
did
he
something
said
to
he
him too.
yep,
They drove him
yep.
crazy. They
Yeah.
said he no good no more.
But there was a guy. He was
Whatever
a,
they did
he was a
to him.
big white dude in the entertainment business. He was a writer and producer, a lot of rock albums. But he went to a party, and he said it was a big mansion party, and he decided to look around the house, and he dipped away from the party, and he went into a room that had another room. And he said he
Yeah,
heard
the
talking
room
in the
shit.
room, and he peeked through the thing, and said he saw a whole bunch of men in this room naked. If they weren't naked, they had a towel or a robe on, and clear as day, Diddy was in the middle of all the dudes, caressing with another dude, sharing a glass of whatever they was drinking.
That's crazy.
And he said, he looked, and the guy looked up and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then Diddy looked at him too, and then the guy closed the thing and ran out. And the next thing, security told him, "No, you can't be leaving the area. You in restricted area."
Right.
So he next thing he saw Diddy at another, whatever it was, and Diddy was on the red carpet, and somebody was interviewing him, and Diddy stopped the interview and said, and pointed at him like, hey, you, I know you, I need to talk to you.
Oh man.
And it was a white dude. He was like, yeah, can't nobody tell me Diddy's not gay. This is what I see with my own eyes. And then not only that,
They've been saying it for
Christopher-
years, so
Christopher Williams got caught by an attorney of Diddy's underneath the table giving Diddy head.
Oh wow.
You never heard about that?
No.
nah, I didn't hear about it either.
What?
I know that's
that
what's
is
his
one-
cousin, right? I'll be sure. Is he related?
No, that's not. No, they just both light
I
skinned
think
that came out around the same time.
Light skinned.
Yeah, they came out at the same time.
That's
Cousin.
crazy.
Yeah, Christopher Williams needed money, supposedly,
Oh,
and was working for Diddy at the time. And
that's crazy. Bro.
Diddy didn't lock the door, and his attorney came in with paperwork for Diddy to sign. And she saw Diddy lay back in his chair at his desk, and saw Christopher Williams' feet, supposedly, and
She identified him by his feet.
no,
Right, I was gonna
supposedly he
say.
came up from underneath the table
Oh man.
after they got caught. And Diddy was like, "No, fuck that shit. Keep doing what you doing."
Oh shit.
Basically, he didn't give a fuck. And she was so distraught about his shit. Yeah, Google it. Go on YouTube. Christopher Williams sucking Diddy dick.
I believe you. I take
You
that.
ain't- they ain't got no footage of
At
it,
this
but-
point,
But
it's like,
I
yo,
just believe
yeah, I
it.
just believe.
yeah,
that,
they ain't got no
it's-
footage of it. But the
If you told me
story
that
was
nigga was a
wild.
vampire, I was like, yeah, he
The
probably
story
Yeah,
was wild.
at this point, it's like, oh, right, okay.
And then you hear about Diddy's bodyguard. He's spilling a lot of
Yeah,
beans.
yeah.
Him and
big-
Ja
big,
Rule.
Gene Deal.
But you gotta
Gene
remember,
Deal, yeah.
DMX said Ja Rule was gay a long time ago. He said he fucked his stylist. Said nigga was high on X pills.
Oh, but what's the name been saying that too? 50 Cent.
50
Yeah.
said it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
So-
about Meek, man? Meek is, yo,
That's kind of crazy about me.
man, there's a lot of weird shit. You wearing the same clothes
Yeah,
as this
you
nigga.
dressed with Diddy with
And
the
then
same
that
outfit.
part when Meek was in the pool, then that, yo, niggas had me rolling. They said he was cooling his butthole off in that pool.
Nah.
You ain't see him with
Not
Diddy?
cool.
No, listen, that's what niggas was
Funny.
like. Nigga was in the pool like this,
Yo.
like rubbing his head, and then Diddy was standing over like, "Hey, daddy, you did the thing."
Oh, I
daddy."
see that. You
He
did the thing,
he said,
Daddy.
yo,
I remember
yo,
that.
daddy, you did your thing, daddy. He was in the pool like, yeah, you know, just
Yeah, when Diddy called,
recuperating.
Wow.
there's nothing that don't tell me Diddy don't take dick. Because
Yeah,
the
fuck,
shit
they've
you
been
did
saying
to
that shit
Fabulous,
since day one, man.
the shit you
Yeah, that
did
shit
to
with
Fabulous,
Fabulous
that was
was
uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, daddy,
You know what I'm saying?
we
I'm
gonna
not
come
even
on-
Fabulous, but
we
that
gonna
was,
party, we gonna party, yeah.
nigga, I
Yeah.
felt
He said, nah,
uncomfortable.
me, you gotta hang.
Right, like nigga,
Yeah,
you
you
like you ain't
gotta
never
Dre
come to my
wasn't
party.
right. Dre was like,
Me and you
said-
never hung together.
He said, yo, we did,
did,
we did, it's enough.
Right. And then Jada
It
put his
sounded
hat
like
down.
nigga was like raping niggas or
This
something.
is-
The way niggas is talking.
Nori sitting there like, what the fuck
Like
is
the
going
way-
on? What
The nigga was like coming on the niggas and niggas ain't fighting back or
Yeah,
something.
he's
Like,
aggressive.
yeah.
Diddy probably turned into a monster behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
And
Yeah, sit the
TD
fuck
Jakes. And TD Jakes.
World?
They said he was a power bottom. That's what
Yeah,
they said
yeah.
in the
Power bottom?
I said, what the fuck?
And my
And
thing,
then you ever see TD Jakes? Yo, the shit funny, bro.
did
they
you see
had
when
to
he
go
addressed the
back.
church?
I seen that. Did you see one of
It
the
wasn't
sermons?
convincing to me.
You see when it was oh that's it.
It wasn't convincing.
When he did
Man, that
When he
nigga
addressed
said,
the church.
he said,
Oh, no.
whatever. He said, and if I did do it,
And if I did do it, all I gotta do is repent.
All I gotta do is repent. Yeah, that's some sucker shit.
Oh,
But one of the
Nigga, why would
sermons-
you even say
Yo,
that?
you gotta
That's
see the
crazy.
sermon when the nigga was walking on stage, and he said, "Have you ever been swallowed up?" and he kept saying it. Have you ever been swallowed?
But his
Like,
family
with that-
got a lot of
Yo, but
controversy.
now you go back to the gangster. Now, nigga, you talking about being swallowed
His,
up?
That's
his
wrong.
family got a
Yeah.
lot of controversy.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like
yup.
his son was gay.
I heard that.
His daughter took somebody else's kids,
Yup,
and the
yup,
family helped him do it.
yup.
And the daughter's husband is a damn child molester.
Wow.
So it's
There's a lot going
It's a
on.
lot going on, and I always
And
liked the
TD
TD
Jakes
Jakes, but I always thought, you know, you got a little something that just seemed a little
Yeah,
off.
something
Yeah.
wrong.
You got a good message, you preach really good, but something seemed a little off.
Something wrong.
And then when they
Yeah.
showed the clips of him watching the dancer on his show,
Oh,
they brought
man.
a cop on there with
Yes,
tight clothes.
I
He
seen
started
that.
twerking.
That
Next
nigga
thing you know,
gay
TD
as
was like
fuck.
this. He
And
started
that
bobbing.
nigga
He was smiling.
That nigga was touching himself and he was like this.
Not
Oh.
Yeah, you didn't see that? I seen it.
I didn't see that part.
He was like, he was doing this. He was standing there. He was like, yeah. He was looking
Yeah, I
at.
didn't see
He
that
was like
part.
the
but-
nigga. He was looking at the nigga like
He started
bobbing.
bobbing.
Half. Yeah, he started bobbing.
And then they showed him on stage at some concert. He dancing, and he looked real zesty dancing.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
I ain't,
yeah.
I ain't see all that. That's
Yeah,
Man, he
man.
looked zesty saying that shit swallowed. That's it.
Hey, y'all. At the end of the day,
That's crazy.
you know, get a discernment about people and situations.
Right.
Watch people and situations. Over time, it'll tell you everything you need to know.
That's a fact.
You know, I was a big fan of Eddie Long because I never knew Eddie Long was doing that shit.
Yeah.
Eddie Long was a great preacher. Like this nigga
I forgot
had
about him.
sermons at Phillips Arena where the Hawks played.
Mm.
Like you had a whole stadium where you had church
Yeah.
and full of black people who felt like you was a man of God. Now, I'm not one here to judge. You might have been a man of God, but then again, it's hard to be a man of God if you getting head at church
Yeah.
before service in your office. It's hard to be a man of God if, you know,
That's crazy.
if it was all women, I still would roll with him. I'm like, I still fuck with Eddie Long. Okay, he just was cheating on, he had problems. The women of the church loved him, and he couldn't help it.
Right.
I can understand.
Still
There's a
got-
lot of bad
still got
bitches.
flesh.
A lot of bad bitches in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you doing to boys.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And
I didn't even know that.
that's the icebreaker. So, and then you the one giving the head.
Oh.
You the one
Damn,
doing the
Eddie.
shit. Yeah. So
Damn.
I don't want to end this show on a bad note about, you know, negativity. Not that we speaking negativity. We just putting y'all up on game
That's right.
at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, know somebody. Like the Bible says, you should know somebody by the fruits that they bear. You know what I mean? Check out people's fruits. That could be your mama, that could be your brother, that could be a family member, close friend, anybody. You know, a stranger.
Said check out people's food.
Check out their fruits.
The fruits that they bear.
Yeah.
The fruits are who you are.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Are you a ripe fruit?
Yeah.
Are you a rotten fruit?
Fact. You're right.
You know what I mean? Over time, people reveal themselves. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is Up on Game. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Hey, I got
Thank
an
you so
announcement.
much. You got a
Look,
shout out?
Yeah, please. March 22nd, I got a new book, American D-Boy Part 2, The Return of D-Boy.
Turn the D-Boy.
Yeah, man, we're going to do a little launch party on the 30th probably. I would like the Black Ink Bus come through. We're going to have a lot of celebrities there. My man, Drummer Boy, Wahida Clark,
We there.
a few people, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be an event, you know what I'm saying? American D-Boy 2. And I want to start shooting some movies, man. Hey, what's up, man? We got to shoot the trunk.
Let's go.
This year we got to shoot these movies,
Let's go.
man.
We got a lot of
like,
shit in the works.
Cause they got too many
Yeah.
platforms for niggas to be on with the
Yeah.
movies now, and you can get paid.
Hey, and if y'all want to be in a movie, we need people. So
Facts.
DM me at EarnG14 Instagram. DM Ally Adams. DM
Yeah.
Rich Mo. Hey, networking is connections. That's
Yeah.
power.
It's the
That's
network
that's
capital,
opportunity.
too, man.
You can't have opportunity if you don't network.
Fact.
Facts.
Rich Mo, you got a shout out?
Yeah, man, you know, just shout out to y'all, shout out to everybody out there that support us and support the movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, man. Just, you know, also King of Diamonds on Tuesdays. We got the artist
KOG.
showcase.
Yes.
Exactly. It's free to get in, free to perform, free to park, everything free.
Oh, man.
All you gotta do is just come, you know what I'm saying, enjoy, get drinks, you know, tip the girls if
Dope.
you can.
Yeah.
Every Tuesday, King of Diamonds, shout out to Akinelli, shout out to Caesar. That's lit.
Yeah, so
Dope.
if you got a record, you trying to get it on,
Come on.
hey, we got a platform for you.
So,
Yo, this Earn G, I ain't got nobody to shout out but God. Thank you everybody for turning in. Do something nice for somebody that can't do something for yourself.
Facts.
And let's get it in 2024.
yes,
Early.
Peace.
I'm gonna bust my hand.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shit. What's in there?
Oh, this is my ginger.